So there's this AC/DC song, Noise Pollution it's called. It goes, rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Rock and roll ain't gonna die. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Rock and roll, it will survive. So I want you to think about noise pollution, and rock and roll ain't noise pollution. But let's talk about this idea of what Steve Jobs talks about as noise pollution, and this idea of signal versus noise. So let me ask you, how busy are you? Yeah, are you sort of busy? Do you feel as though you're like rushing around everywhere? You never have enough time? I mean, how much spare time do you have? Do you feel as though it's all like a challenge to squeeze everything in? I think most of us nowadays, you know, it's like you rush from one place to another. Now, maybe you've got kids, they've got to do that. You've got dogs, you've got to take the dogs for a walk. You take the kids to football, take them back again. You know, it just seems to be rushing around in circles sometimes. So I always feel I'm busy. I think most people are the same. No one seems to have enough time. But let me share this principle with you, and it might like help you kind of get things balanced maybe. So think about your goals, what you want to achieve. Think about where you're going. So Steve Jobs used to talk about signal or noise. Signal or signals were the things that would come up that would lead to your goals. They would help you move towards them. So it would help you move forward. Other things were just noise. And what Jobs apparently was really good at doing was cutting out all of the noise. People would go and see him, oh, I've got this great idea. And he'd be like, no, it's noise. I'm not interested. Keep going towards the signal. You sort of think about our daily lives, and you know, we all say we're busy. We'd all like to have more time. And I think during COVID, when we had more time, people didn't get around to sort of tidying garages and tidying cupboards. Some people did, some people didn't. Some people got very fit, others just didn't get very fit, just watched more TV, ate more food. There was a real telling split, I think. But think about noise. So, you know, I might be sort of going to do something, I'll log in, I'll sit down for sort of 5 minutes. You know, suddenly I'll sort of a quick look at Facebook, and then I'll scroll through a couple of things and it takes me to a couple of links. Maybe I'll have a quick look at YouTube. Have I got something interesting I can watch while I'm having my lunch? Actually, I'll sort of think, oh, it'll be something useful, educational. You know, I'll learn something, it'll increase my knowledge. Therefore, I'm making sort of good use of my time. It's valuable. It sort of starts off as signal, something that's going to motivate me and move me towards a goal. But then it kind of ends up to, oh, look at this music video. Let me watch that. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Let me watch another one. Oh, not heard of that group before. Let's go and see a couple more of their videos. And suddenly, what started off as signal, going towards some sort of concept or some idea that I was interested in, that I wanted to learn, kind of just goes down this wormhole of like social media sort of surfing. Think about this. So wherever you are, I mean, you need a little bit of downtime. You need to relax. But how much time are you spending getting distracted by noise? Things that really are not very important, things that are not sort of really moving you forward. They're not supporting, you know, who you are, who you'd like to be. Think about that. Very, very easy. So, signal or noise? So remember, you've got to get rid of the noise pollution in your life. So cut out the noise pollution so you can play on 10, just like AC/DC do. Take care, all the best. Have a great day. Bye-bye now. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Rock and roll ain't gonna die.